So we're going to be using the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum eyeshadow palette along with the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar by Too Faced. This is my favorite palette by Too Faced by far. So using the color Peanut Butter, we're going to go right into the crease and we're going to use windshield wiper motions as always. Hold up, wait a minute, did I just forget something? Of course I did. First things first, our handy dandy tape. We're going to put this on the side of our eyelids just to get a nice clean line. And first we want to make sure that the tape is not too sticky so that it doesn't hurt our face and pull on our skin. And we're just going to go ahead and place that on the sides of our eyelids, right at the corners, right there. Ba-bam! Just like that. Okay, so now we're ready. Okay, now going back in with that peanut butter color from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, we're going to place this all over our lid area, going back and forth, windshield wiper motions as always, ladies. And don't worry about getting it on the tape, it really doesn't matter, that tape is coming off. And we're just going to use that as a guideline. Just to stop right there, and don't worry because once we pull that tape there's going to be a nice clean crisp line, and that's exactly what we're going for. This does not have to be perfect as always, it does not have to be precise. We're just warming up the crease area and giving ourselves a nice transition color for the rest of this eye look. And yeah, just blend away, ladies, blend away. Now that we're done with the peanut butter color, we're going to go ahead using the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum eyeshadow palette using the color Bordello. And we're going to just place this color all over our lid area, making sure not to go up into the crease, just keeping it directly on the lid. Now I really want to make that color Bordello pop on the eyelid, so I'm going to go ahead and use MAC Fix Plus on our eyeshadow tool as you see me doing here. We're going to go ahead and place that all over the lid, and as you can see the color is definitely popping and showing up. And so again we're just going to place that all over our lid area, making sure we do not go up into the crease. So now we're going to go ahead and use the color Burn from the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum eyeshadow palette. And we just want to focus this on the outer corner of the eyelid. And don't worry about the tape, ladies. Like I said, you can go over it. It's just basically a guideline. This look will come together once we pull that tape off and you're going to see a nice crisp line. So again, just buffing that color Burn in the outer corners of our eyes, basically at the outer corner V, and we're just buffing it in, giving this look a little more of an intense look. Now we're going to go ahead and use the color West just to give this eye look a little more deeper, richer, intense look. It's just a deeper brown, so again focusing on the outer corner of the eyelid. Now we're just going to go ahead with the color Peanut Butter on a clean blending brush, and we're just going to go ahead and blend everything together. Now we're going to go ahead and gently pull away the tape from our eyes, as you can see. Nice crisp lines. Now we're going to be using this Scandalized RIMMEL brown eyeliner, and we're just going to create a thin line over the lid. We're not going to wing it out. It's just basically to have a simple eyeliner look. And again, I chose the color brown because we are using brown tones in the outer V, and I really didn't want to use black. I think the brown just looks better. It just makes it a little more softer for this pink and brown eye look. So that's what we're going to go ahead and use. Now we're going to do our lashes, and we're going to go ahead and use ARDELL Wispies. And you guys, applying lashes for me is not the easiest thing in the world, but I'm still practicing, I'm still trying to get it together, so just bear with me. So here I go, applying the ARDELL Wispies onto my eyelids. And so we just put on the other one, and this is what they look like on. And I'm just trying to adjust them because if you don't place them properly, they tend to like be a pain in the ass, basically. Sorry to be so abrupt, but it's the truth. So now we're just gonna go ahead and place some brown eyeliner again over top just to hide that eyelash band and just to make sure that the brown line that we did doesn't disappear underneath our falsies. Now we're going to use the Voluminous mascara from L'Oreal Paris, and I've come to really love this mascara because it does give you lots of length and volume to your eyelashes, and it's truly, truly black. So yeah, they do exactly what it says it does. It just gives you the most beautiful, elongated, voluminous eyelashes. And so now we're just going to go ahead and make sure that our falsies and our natural eyelashes blend well together. Now we're going to move on to the face using a dampened beauty blender and the Fit Me by Maybelline Matte and Poreless number 322 in Warm Honey. And we're just going to pounce that product into the skin and just making sure that we get all areas around the mouth, the face, underneath the eyes, just all over, ladies. You know the drill. Now we're going to be using two concealers. The first one's going to be the NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Biscuit, and then the Maybelline Fit Me Medium number 25 concealer. And we're just going to use both because one really matches my skin and the other one just gives me a little more brightness. So I like to mix both in. And so we're just going to place that underneath our eyes. So as always, I'm going to go ahead and use a dampened beauty blender to really push that product into the skin. And you do want to be gentle here, ladies, especially underneath the eye area. This is a very sensitive area of your face and you don't want to create any bruises down here. So again, just lightly blending that product into the skin. So now that we've done the same thing on the other side with our concealer in buffing it in, we're going to go ahead and use the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Banana Powder once again to place underneath the eye just to make sure that that concealer does not move, does not crease, and we do want it to be very bright under there. So yeah, just placing that product into our skin, and yes, we're just going to leave it there for a few. Don't worry, we will remove it towards the end. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer to place right in the middle of our forehead to create light, also down the nose and the chin area. And we're just going to go ahead and use a dampened beauty blender just to blend all of that out. And this is just basically to create light in the places that you would like to bring forth in your face. So yeah, the chin area, the middle of the forehead, and down the nose, the bridge of the nose. And so now we want to go back in again with the banana powder and just place that on the places that we did bring forth in our face using that Fit Me concealer. So the chin, the forehead, just making sure that that concealer doesn't go anywhere. We're just basically setting it in place. Now, as promised, taking a clean brush to go ahead and remove any excess banana powder away from the under eye area. And as you can see that there's a lot of brightness going on underneath there, but there is not that full cake down powder that we did leave before. And yeah, so you just want to basically brush any excess powder away from your face. So as always, again, underneath the eyes, the chin, the bridge of the nose, and the middle of the forehead. Everywhere that we placed that banana powder, we're gonna go ahead and remove any excess. And as you can see, your face is left with a beautiful brightness, and it's bringing forth those places that you placed that concealer and banana powder on. So now we're going to be using the color Java to contour our nose. And as you can see, I'm lightly placing a line at the side of our nose. This is called contouring. And we're going to do that on both sides. And the reason that we do this is so that our nose can appear thinner or snatched, as some would say. And we want to also bring that down at the bottom of that tip of our nose. And we're just going to use another brush to really blend that out. So now we're going to use the color Sand to place at the tip of our nose and at the bridge of our nose. And this is basically a highlighting color for me. And we're just going to place that to bring light at our bridge of our nose and at the tip of our nose, being that we did contour there. So now we're going to be using the color Fawn from the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Contour Kit to contour our face. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And as you can see, you can place the brush from the top of your ear down and you can stop midway. And this is just basically carving out your cheekbones. And we're just tracing that line with the color Fawn from the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And we're just going to go ahead and blend away going upward. So now taking a more fluffier brush, we're going to go upward, blending that contour going upward so that we diminish any harsh lines. Again, you want your makeup to look as natural as possible. So we're just going to go ahead and blend away on the sides where we placed that contour. We already carved out that cheekbone, as you can see, and so now we're just going to blend away any harsh line. Now, being that we're not going to use any blush for this look, I've decided to bronze my face using the color Havana, which is just a basically warm toned brown, and it's just going to warm up my face a bit. So I'm going to place that over top or right above that contour and down the jawline area as well as the temples. And this is just basically going to create warmth and bring dimension back into our face, being that we did use foundation and concealer and we've contoured. You just want to bring that warmth, that natural glowy warmth back into your skin. So again, the perimeter of your face, ladies. Now I'm going to be using the color Blankety from MAC along with MILANI's Spice Lip Liner. And once we're done tracing our lips, I'm going to go ahead and use the color Blankety from MAC to fill my lips in with the lipstick. Blankety is a very pretty neutral color, and I just find that this combination looks very nice together. Now using MAC Fix Plus to spray all over our face, just to set all that makeup that we've applied in place. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my version of soft high glam. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe so that you can keep up with me and future videos. And if you're not new to my channel, hello, how are you? And if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up because it helps me out and it helps out my channel. And until next time, guys, mwah, love you. Bye.